Hello, everybody. Robbie here. It is the end of August, and the SAVE Act still isn't passed. Okay, I'm going to talk about COVID 19 again. And as you all know, my son Kevin passed away from pneumonia from COVID 19 on September 7th of 21. It's almost 5 years since he passed away. And he was in a facility, and he wasn't treated in this facility, nor was he tested for COVID or anything on the way out, and he was obviously sick. Long story short, he passed away 2 weeks. Now, the point I'm trying to make is it's all about the COVID 19, all right? And I've been saying it, vaccination cards. It's like, a HIPAA violation when you had to show your vaccination card during restaurants and other places. And, New York was huge with that. I don't know about other places, but New York and any blue state was pretty huge on that, okay? But there's a point I also want to bring up on, I needed rubbing alcohol yesterday to cleanse some things in my bathroom, right? And that's how I am. And I thought about this, remember when we couldn't get rubbing alcohol? Do you remember when Lysol was next to nothing? Do you remember when the N95 masks, you couldn't get them? And if you did, they charged you an arm and a leg, price gouging. Do you remember all that? Because I do. I remember all that. And I had a feeling when it was first coming out, with the COVID 19, and I picked up a few boxes of N95 masks, but at the end of the day, it still wasn't enough. And then all of a sudden, these companies are coming up with these masks, these cloth masks, which obviously didn't work. Paper masks that don't work, selling them for ridiculous prices. I mean, just everything went up. But they made a profit, okay? Companies like Lysol made a profit. Liquor stores made a profit. Medical supplies, normal rubbing alcohol, which was $3, $20. I mean, you know where I'm going with this, right? They made a profit because of the suffering from COVID 19. And people seem to forget that as well, because I didn't forget it. And these mask companies, and buy this mask and that mask and the American flag mask and this, and I'm vaccinated, and the whole entirety of it. Meanwhile, people passed away from the vaccinations due to COVID 19 through many major companies, big pharma. I'm not going to name the companies, but we all know who they are, right? And it's shown today. Facts. People passed away from the vaccinations of COVID 19. And Dr. Fauci knew about it, and he knew about it. Women having miscarriages, all kinds of things from the vaccinations of COVID 19. Okay, it was a money market, a money plan, and inside the pocket for people who want their pockets lined on the misery of mankind, and animals too. As we all know, Dr. Fauci also used animals, dogs, all kinds of life to test for the vaccinations. And Bill Gates, philanthropist, whatever the hell he is, a creep if you ask me, trying to dictate as well. And he wasn't even voted in or anything. He was just a regular citizen like we are, but he had a bigger account than most people. Okay, I'm going with this, right? And nobody is doing anything with these people. I mean, Dr. Fauci is facing something, but the people around him are going to jail and facing charges, but he apparently isn't. And it's disgusting. But just the whole thing, the immigration, illegal immigration, people coming in, storming this country, invading this country during COVID 19, when American people, most of them were at their weakest points, herded like sheep in their pens, told them to stay indoors, 6 feet apart, the whole entire thing, essential workers, slaves for the people with the money, because that's pretty much what people are that work in supermarkets and all kinds of stuff, ringing up your items. They're treated like garbage, and they're still treated like garbage today because I saw it myself, okay? And I couldn't believe how some of these people actually act. Just because you have a bigger bank account than others, doesn't make you better than anyone either, okay? Just everything that has been going on, and a lot of distractions that are preventing the attention. They're focusing their attention on other things. entertainment, TV, music, alcohol, drugs, all of it. But meanwhile, COVID-19, what happened during COVID-19 and the whole entirety, fraud, all of it, mostly it's swept under the rug, okay? And I'm up to here with it. I am up to here with it. A trial with some woman who murdered her children, demons running this earth, all of it, kids disappearing, kids, all of it. Okay, I had another video up. All right, I'm going with that one. I'm going with that one. But things have to stop, and they have to stop now. The future of America and the future of this world is really it's hanging like by a thread, because we have politicians that are supposed to be representing the people of America, the citizens of America, would rather turn to socialism. And very bad people, like very bad. Now, all religions, I'm not going to focus on one, okay? Everyone is human. But there's certain Islamic people out there that have no good intentions for America. There's a lot of wonderful Islamic people. I'm not putting anyone down in any way, shape, or form, or religion, okay? But where I'm going with this, okay? And they've always planned it, destroy America from the inside out. And COVID-19 was the match. It just blew everything up, They tried it with AIDS, and so many people died from AIDS and the medications, which was under Dr. Fauci's hands. It was under his hands and his wife, Christine Grady, and all the other people that are still collecting benefits from the government. All right, everybody, just know that I am awake, and many of us are awake, and we have to stand our ground and put our feet on the ground and end what's going on here. Enough is enough with all this. These crazy women supporting a murderer. All right, these crazy women. And of course, I'm not going to say what race they are, but we all know what they are. All right, supporting a murderer, a woman that killed her children. Okay, like that governor that signed that bill in Massachusetts. They can abort a baby at full term. And I'll say it again. When it has a heartbeat, it's alive, whether it's under skin or outside of it. All right? And enough is enough with this. Abuse of the children, everything. The sexual torture of some of these children. All right? You know where I'm going with that. Ended up being taxpayer funded. You know where I'm going with it, the whole thing. We have to change pandemic laws. We cannot allow what happened during COVID to continue, because obviously a lot of it is still continuing. It's still continuing. President Trump, you're an amazing president. I would love to sit down and talk to you about changing certain bills with COVID-19, free will, the whole entirety of it, and not allow what happened in the last few years to ever happen again to America and even to the world. All right, everybody. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless the world. God bless the world. Because, boy, we need faith in this world. We need faith. Remember. Okay, heaven is watching. Heaven is watching. All right, everybody, take care.